Hello everyone, welcome back to another video.
Testing, and we are back.
Excuse me.
You just interrupted me, bro.
Yeah, I'm supposed to interrupt you because I'm this week's host. Hi everyone, my name is Angie. I'll be today's host. Well, this week's host. Testing. And we are back on Keeping It Real. I heard from a little pajarito that your family got banned from a hotel. You want to share to the class?
What happened was, this was back in 2019, before COVID ever happened. Okay, my family and I, we would go to Lake Tahoe every Christmas, for the Christmas holidays or whatever. So we decided to go to Reno, and just for the snow, and my parents love the casino, so we obviously stayed in a casino hotel. And it was like a big one, it was combined with another hotel. Like, it was huge. It was like a 5-star hotel. And basically it was their fault. The hotel's fault. They were just being racist. Because the lady, a security guard, she came up to my aunt. And obviously, if everyone knows, you can only, even if you're standing in the carpet of the casino, they're going to be like, how old are you? Can you please step out? Just for standing on the carpet. So obviously that's what they did. My aunt is 21. She had no ID to prove that she was 21. So she was like, oh, I'm not here to play. I'm just waiting for my father-in-law. No, not father-in-law. My brother-in-law, my dad, to come. Because my dad had an ID and he was, playing. So he was going to come with everyone else. And then so everyone else goes up to the rooms to get their ID or whatever. Okay. So the lady was not patient. She was like, I need to see your ID. Show it to me right now. And it's like, bro, I just told you I'm waiting for my brother-in-law. My dad took too long. The lady already started getting aggressive. Like, my aunt was pregnant and she was about to tackle my aunt for no reason. Just because they started filming. I'm gonna see if I can get the video. Just because they started filming, she started getting aggressive. She called for backup. Everyone started my other uncle Luis, his girlfriend, they all started they all went to, le pusieron las, how do you call them?
Bracelet?
Yeah, they put it on them. Even my dad, they got my dad on the floor. They, cuffed him up, and then they took him to a different room. My mom was in heels. They kicked her out of the hotel. She was like, no, I need to go up there. No, they kicked her out. It was snowing outside. So my mom had to go outside and find a way in. So she was obviously found a way in. She was all desesperada. She didn't know what to do. And because she didn't know where my dad was, if they put him in jail or whatever. Well, anyways, they basically, what's it called? They let my dad, and my two uncles and aunts go. But they had to go to court because they filed a lawsuit. Not my family, the hotel. Obviously, my parents decided to let them, win, because they didn't want to be going every time to Reno. It was a 6-hour drive from San Francisco to Reno, because that's where we lived. We were banned from Lake Tahoe, the whole area. Well, they were, for a year. They couldn't step foot on there. So after that, the next thing was they were banned from every franchise of that hotel. I don't remember what the name was called. I'm going to try to find out the name, but they're banned from that franchise. So yeah, that's what happened. They're banned, not me. I'm gonna go to a hotel.
They're banned, so we going this summer?
No, for real, we're going to Reno.
We going this summer?
Yeah.
Okay. Second question, which is something I've been really thinking about. Like, do you hate Preston, or why didn't you want him to come to some events we had?
So I talked about it a little bit on last time's episode with Neilani. And so the thing started off with me not wanting Brandon's friend Sultan to go. And Brandon said, okay, so if you're going to uninvite someone from my group, I get to uninvite someone from your group. And obviously he did not like Preston, because Preston, sometimes he gets you. He gets so annoying sometimes.
He does.
Yeah.
Honestly, the few times I've met Preston, I think I've only met him twice, or somewhere, very few times. I can get the vibe from him that he tries to fit in too much, and se cree at some point. He trying to impress people, and like he don't think straight.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gives me the biggest ick. He's not even my friend.
Preston, he's annoying sometimes. Like, you know, I'm not gonna. He's annoying. So the thing was, Brandon uninvited him from phone because obviously I did it first. I uninvited Sultan first, so I'm like, fuck, I don't want Sultan to go. So Preston got mad. He started calling me fake before anything. He's like, y'all are fake for not inviting me. Am I really not going? And I said, you're gonna have to talk to Brandon because no, for me, I can't invite you after Brandon already uninvited you, and because I was not gonna invite Sultan. Sultan decides to fucking come. He came, but Preston, he didn't show up at all. He started texting Evelyn, Gabby, Iman, everyone, saying that I'm fake and this and that, thinking that everyone's gonna move on to him. Everyone's gonna be friends with him if he says that about me. And obviously it did not happen because he's the one that is not talking to anyone from my group. And we were at lunch, and one time he said, if I ever move to another lunch table, everyone's gonna come sit with me. And I just said, oh yeah. And then I told everyone, and they're like, obviously we won't because we're friends with you more. Like they said it. David said that.
That's the type of friends. See?
Yeah. So yeah, that's
when
I don't talk to
picked up
Preston.
on your little friend group, none of them really like Preston. Only like what, Iman?
Iman and Elani. So Abdul's party came up, right? And
Yeah.
I'm not in charge of inviting whoever. Mm-hmm. Abdul invited me. Obviously, he added me into the group chat like a week before it. Where was Preston's at? What was Preston's name?
Nowhere.
Abdul invited Preston the day of.
Is it true that you and your friends with Skinny Dippy?
Yes and no. Let me.
How is it yes and no? It has to be yes or no, not yes and no.
Let me tell you. This was summer of sophomore year. That's when we just had started. It was Evelyn, David, me, Destiny, and Brandon. There was more before us, like, because we went to the movies. And then we were like, damn, the pool looks so good right now. Obviously, we didn't have clothes to change into it, to go to the pool.
So that's why.
Yeah, but we didn't. We still had underwear on.
Is it true that you're only friends with pretty people?
Huh?
Is it true that you're friends with pretty people? Only friends with pretty people?
I keep getting that question a lot.
Bro, because look at me.
So let me answer your question.
How many people have you pulled?
Too many to keep count. Yes, that's how I'm very selective on who I'm friends with. I mean, Evelyn, David, okay, I guess Darwin too. They all look good. You know, everyone looks good.
Why didn't you bring my name up?
Because you're my cousin. We already have the good genes. We were born with it.
I have been thinking about that video that you made with Evelyn of like the Chipotle video, like with those girls. What happened? Because I heard you got beef with both of them, right? No?
Okay, I never had beef with them. Never.
But they blocked you though.
They blocked me on Instagram, TikTok, and everything.
That's such an immature move.
Okay, I shouldn't. It was my platform, and I could have, blocked the name out. I could have done anything. And the thing is...
No, we don't block no names over here. We talk shit about people. We gonna say it right.
No, right. I was like, I'm gonna keep it real,
Right. We keeping it real. We keeping it real up in here.
We kept it too real.
If you don't like being shit talked or shit like that, get the fuck out of his page. You know it's gonna happen. If you know it's gonna happen, just don't fucking watch it, bro. At this point, bro.
So the reason she was mad at me, like, if I would have just uploaded the video and I would have laughed, because when Evelyn was saying all this, I laughed. But then I said, let's move on. Like, I was stopping Evelyn from what she was saying. Mm-hmm. But obviously, if I laughed, it's like, oh, you think that's funny. So then I think that's how they took it. If I wouldn't have laughed, I feel like they would have still been coolish. Not like mad towards me. They would have been more mad towards Evelyn. But then it was mutual.
Like, what the fuck do they expect you to do? Just sit there and say nothing? Or like do nothing?
I mean, I could have, but it didn't.
That does not make any fucking sense, bro.
Emily is a true friend of Pilar. I can say that right there and then, because you block, like, she didn't let no person, she didn't let that slide. Obviously, if that would have been towards, if someone would have done a video and made it towards Evelyn, I would have done the same thing. I'm gonna block you too, even if I know you. I'm gonna block you, cause like, you know, that's my friend. So I don't. They had a reason to do that, to block me. And I guess towards the end of the year, Emily and I, like, we weren't like before, but it was like some talk. I guess I'm not gonna say that she's over it and she feels cool with me, but like it's less tense, you know? Mm-hmm. So, cause bro, it's cause we all had third block together, the longest block. We all sat in the same table. And after that video was uploaded, it was like uncomfortable.
It was so yeah, you felt the tension. So tell me about how you almost got kidnapped twice. Surprising someone tried to kidnap you.
For real, they wanted my ass so badly. It was okay. So the first time it happened, I was in California. Before I was living in the bouginess and all that, I was living in the ghetto side for like 5 years.
He was praying for his life for those 5 years.
Right there. No, for real. I was going to the market, right? By myself, 9 years old, because I'm like, it's right there.
Yeah.
And I see a van behind me.
I'm gonna be so honest. Ever since I was little, if I see a fucking van, I'm running about fucking.
I go to the other direction.
I was so scared. If it didn't have ice cream on it, I wouldn't be outside.
From the corner of my eye, I saw it, right? And I kept walking. I was like, no, I'm not pretending nothing. And it was moving slowly. It was moving slowly. Every time I would look back, it stopped. I did that 3 times to make sure it's like I'm not tripping. So at the third time when I saw it like stop again, I was already at the corner of the market. So I ran to the market and actually like started following behind me, but like I was already there. There was people there, so like nothing was gonna happen. Yeah. I called my aunt to come pick me up. So she picked me up. Then the second time, I was so stupid. It was here in Georgia, and I was dropping my little brother off at school. Like it was just down the corner, so I had to walk him down there in the morning. And this lady comes up to me, like she even opens her car door. She's like, "Get in, I'm gonna take." Cause I was like 1 minute late. The bus was about to leave. I was like, "No, I'm not gonna get in trouble." Then he was like, she opened the door. She's like, "Come in. I'm gonna take you down there." And I'm like, "Fuck, should I go there?"
That's what happened to me once.
I was like, should I give her my little brother so she drops him off down there? I was dead ass. I stared and I was thinking, I'm like, damn, like I'm gonna be late. Should I not? And then it hit me. I'm like, wait, what the hell? Someone could be kidnapping me. Cause the lady was at the front. How the fuck did the back door open?
Right.
So there was someone in that car waiting for my ass to get in there. Cause the back door opened. I didn't think about it until like later on. I'm like, damn, I was about to get kidnapped. I was about to get in that car. I was so willingly gonna get in that car.
Primo, eres pendejo. Eres pendejo. Dios mío. Hey, but I can't be talking shit because that happened to me once. I didn't get kidnapped though, surprisingly. There was this one time I was in elementary school. I missed the bus and I thought my mom was asleep, and there's this little viejita lady that always takes her little son to the bus stop, and I guess they missed it too, so they were in the car. And they told me, yo, like, I'm gonna go drop him off to school, like I can drop you off. I was just like, okay. I go in the motherfucking car, they drop me to the fucking school, and like I was just going all with my fucking day. And I get home, no one's there. I was just like, I felt the tension. And there was this exact type of seat, right? So I was just sitting there. I was watching TV, and then what I normally used to like hide from my mom before she come home, so I can like kind of scare her. So that's what I was trying to do, right? So I hid behind the couch, and I heard her coming in. She was like, "Angie!" I was just like, "Fuck, I'm in trouble." I was like, "Sí, señora?" She was like, "Where the fuck were you at? I was over here trying to find your ass in the fucking bus stop because I saw you missing your bus. Then I see you going in another motherfucking car. Who the fuck is that bitch?" I'm like, I was like, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Like they took me to school, and she was like, "That's how you get fucking kidnapped." I was like, I'm sorry, but I'm here now. I'm here." And she was like, "Don't fucking do that shit again." And then she kind of beat the shit out of me, and like, but not with just anything, but with a fucking cable. You know how those bitches think? Oh my lord. Yes. But no, but Dennis was right next to her, like laughing his fucking ass off. He was like, "Dale más duro." I'm like, "Bitch."
Oh hell nah.
No, that was, now thinking about it, I'm just like, yo, like, why the fuck did I go in? And you know what? This fucking lady offered me what was it? A McMuffin from McDonald's. They brought me McDonald's and like a hash brown. I was just so happy. I was like, bruh, I could have really gotten kidnapped that day. I willingly went in that motherfucking car. I only saw that viejita when she would drop off her little son. Okay, last question for you. What's up with this eating disorder that I heard about?
It didn't start until like I've always knew I was always conscious about my body. Like when I was little, I would always wake up and be like, "Oh no, I'm gonna go on a fucking diet. I'm gonna go on a diet. I need to be skinny." Because since I was little, I was always known as the fat twin. That's how everyone compared. Like they knew who was who. After Emily's 15, and I saw the videos of how I looked, I was like, "Whoa." I weighed myself before I started going to the gym. It said 200 pounds. I was like, I cannot be weighing 200 pounds.
How much you weigh now?
I weigh 186. Well, after that, I started working every day. I would go work out in the afternoon. I worked out. I wouldn't have anything for breakfast. I would have a protein shake for lunch. For dinner, I had either a bar or like one meal. That'd be all. Mm-hmm. That would be my whole routine. I went down to like 165 in 3 months, because I wasn't just like, you know, okay, I'm gonna say no one knew. I would throw up my food. I threw it up. So I was like, I'm not gonna get addicted to this. It's just like one time I'm throwing up. No, I started doing it consciously, and no, every time I would have something, it would have to come out. I couldn't hold it in. That's how I went in like less than 3 months. I went down from 200 something to 165. And even though I looked at myself in the mirror and I was skinnier, I felt fat.
You still felt fat.
Yeah, I still felt fat. And then I started like loving myself, because when people compliment you, and that's my thing. Okay.
Like at work, even though these like fucking viejitos are pedophiles and shit, like they be giving me really nice compliments that I'm just like, okay, like
right. Sometimes when it got to a point where every time I would eat, and I had already lost weight, and every time I would eat, I would scratch my stomach. I'd be like, "No, you can't be having that. This is what you get for eating." Like I would like literally, like you would see marcas on my stomach, like scratches, because I would like dig my nails in until like I can feel the pain. I'm like, "No, you can't be eating that." So that's what I went through a huge eating disorder, and I still, right now, I gained like 16 pounds after I had lost them. No, that was 165. I went up to 186, no, like 26 pounds, which is like, and then when people are like, obviously you say it as a joke, but there's some people who actually take shit seriously, like tell me things seriously, like, "Damn, you're gonna eat, damn, you're gonna this." Bitch, I'm trying to recover after what I've done to myself. I'm recovering right now. Don't play. And so yeah, right now I'm going back again to losing weight. And when people are still saying, you know, "You look better," I'm like, "Thank you." And then I would like, you know, okay, but you still have to, you know, keep losing weight. But I'm still eating now. I'm eating more than what I used to eat. Because I would look back to my Snapchat. Torta, like, yeah, I have my torta back there right now. After I ate the burrito like a whole hour ago. Yeah. I would look back to my Snapchat, because I would take pictures of everything I would eat. It was and I would write down my meals. It was, okay, I drink the protein shake in the morning, nothing for lunch, 1 bar, and that's it. 2 almonds. I would change from 1 bar, 3 almonds. That's it. Completely starve myself.
I feel like I've lost a shit ton of weight ever since I like ended stuff with him. Cause like, I don't know, nothing gives me just until now. Like literally a few days ago, I started eating. Cause like, I don't know. I'll wake up. You know how I normally have morning shifts now, and so like I'll wake up. I want to eat anything. Go to work. I want to eat anything the whole time. I'll get home, and Andrea would ask me if I want to eat. I would be like, no. I'll go to sleep. I'll wake up. She'll make me eat dinner, but I'll never finish it, and then I'll just go back to sleep. That it was like that for like a good 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like even now, I still kind of do it, but I try to tell myself I need to eat.
Yeah.
But every time I eat, I feel sick, and then like it just couldn't. I can't.
Right.
Just thinking about like eating a lot, like me da asco.
Yeah.
We had a good talk, a good Q&A. All right, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope I see y'all again. Hope y'all like this video. Y'all better subscribe, follow, like, comment. Y'all better do all that shit right there, okay? Like we gonna come up with some merch. Maybe
My
not.
face on all the shirts.
Maybe not. But okay, bye.